Welcome back to another Kadosh video. Today we're diving into Parasha Ki Teitzei, where we will explore another powerful Torah commandment about how we should treat others, even in times of war. And then we'll compare that to a stark, painful tragedy of the recent events in Gaza. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, because this message we're talking about right here, everyone needs to hear it. Bezrat Hashem, Bezrat Hashem. Let's get into it. This week's Parasha Ki Teitzei, offers over 70 mitzvot, but one stands out in light of what we've seen recently. In Devarim, chapter 21, verses 10 through 14, the Torah lays out the rules for dealing with a female captive of war. We see something revolutionary for its time. HaKadosh Baruch Hu commands us to uphold human dignity, even during the chaos of war. The Torah tells us that if a soldier desires a captive woman, he can't just take her. There are strict guidelines. She's given a full month to mourn her family, to transition, and only after that, if he still wishes, can he marry her. But if he decides not to, she is to be freed, not enslaved, not abused, but freed. HaKadosh Baruch Hu mandates respect, patience, and decency, even in the darkest moments of human conflict. Now, let's compare that to what happened on October 7th, 2023 in Gaza. We've all seen the horror. The innocent Israeli women who were captured, abused, tortured, violated in ways that make the soul weep. This is the exact opposite of what the Torah teaches us. The Torah demands restraint, respect, and preservation of human dignity. But what Hamas did was pure cruelty and inhumanity. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't condone violence for the sake of violence. When war happens, he commands that we still act with humanity, because every soul is a creation of God, and we don't get to throw away that value just because we're at war. We live in a world where evil is very real, and this is the proof. What we saw was the total rejection of the sacred values laid out by the Torah. This, folks, is what happens when people choose darkness instead of light. But we, Am Israel, are commanded to rise above. We aren't a nation that revels in revenge. We are a people of the Torah, and our strength comes from the righteousness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's commands. So, as we reflect on Ki Teitzei, let's remember the lessons that the Torah gives us, especially when the world around us can be so brutal. HaKadosh Baruch Hu calls us to a higher standard, even when it's hard, even when it's heartbreaking. This is the essence of who we are. B'Shem Hashem Navi Torah L'chaim.